Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Rolling out to his left. And his first pass falls incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So that brings up second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. So it's second down coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Williams throwing again here on second down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Third down, here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Williams to throw on first. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears finish off their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Getting the ball early to put a fear of God into this defense.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Gibson now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
First down, Minnesota.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Going deep here for the end zone. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
The kicker on.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Lasers this one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down, Williams. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, I know it doesn't show up as a whole lot of return yards on the stat sheet, but that's big time. Every single yard is a bonus, setting your offense up for success, and most importantly, taking the ball away and getting off the field defensively.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Back quickly to Watson. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now third and short.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
That's Buffalo 18. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now trying to run for it with Benson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Benson on the counter. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Into a crowd, and intercepted! And the Bears are going to have it again at the 26.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
First down throw by Williams. He's throwing deep to the left side. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
He's got room to roam. And he is finally out of bounds, but oh, now they're all seeing the flag back down the field. Looks like holding might wipe this away. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. They're throwing it. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
3rd and long for him here. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the ball. Run it.
First down, Williams to throw. On him quick, and they bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Working from the gun, Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd down.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, downing it at the 7.
7-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's Looks low and bounces short of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's tackled for no gain.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught. This is Addison. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. He'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Looking underneath here, Benson. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Ready to run! Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie, filthy.
Blown back gets the handoff. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. They get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. To throw is Williams. It's taken in by Lomadunze. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Bears first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Blue.
Setting him on the dive. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that right near the 25-yard line. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. A lot of space ahead. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around. Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. This does not get it. Slipped in short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession.
11-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready, set. Vegas.
On play action, Williams. And that's got it, left side. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Williams from the gun. Look at that touch, laid on a platter for him. The 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Christian Watson that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that's get...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is you wait too long, you end up on your back.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Get some space around midfield. There he goes again. To the 10. And he houses it on the return all the way back for a touchdown. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
at their own 19-yard line.
One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. Caught by the open man. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Continuing to move past the 45. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21.
Bears 35, Vikings 14.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. And first carry here for Ashton Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Completed right side to Addison. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Give him 25 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. He's going to throw this one. Has a big strike to Addison. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start the second half with some needed points. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Power squib kick is taken in. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
It's now 2nd and
This
10.
defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Williams set to pass. Has him running the comeback. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Coming up to stop that play with Jade Barron.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now Williams. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Out now are the special teamers to try a Bears field goal. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I know it's not a touchdown, but that's exactly what you want to do after a takeaway. Make them pay, and in this case, with 3.
His return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively. That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No throw, 3rd and long. It's Genty underneath. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
The Vikings, 1st down. That's 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And it's a house call. Pick 6, touchdown, Chicago. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting from the 5. Dodge the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Connects on the crosser. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He's going to push one deep down the right. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Brought in by his back here is Shenty. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Throwing it again here. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Hand off to Benson from the gun. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
That is not easy to do. That down and distance, everything is open to the offense. It takes great discipline defensively and the ability to go knock it away and get off the field.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. He's got it to his running back. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Throwing now on 1st down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's going to be the Vikings who have the football, Brock, but given that score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Still sticking with the passing game. This one's caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Minnesota.
They are throwing it again. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done. You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way, and it leaves 2 points on the table.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Well, these drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
At the 45-yard line.
Williams off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's a big time.
Watch out.
Third down. Here's Williams. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears grow their lead yet again.
Bears 52, Vikings 27.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Brings it in at the 13. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for them from the 31. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. New set of downs for them from the 31. Airing it out to start this drive. It's a screen play to Genty. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
10 yards.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Pass didn't work on 2nd. Let's see how that affects this 3rd down.
Go!
Drop Stepping back to throw. Pass brought in by Watson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
It's a gain of 11. And the Vikings first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Vikings first down.
Genty from the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Throwing off the play fake. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle, and now they're staring at 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes, got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll run here on 1st down. They'll have some space inside the 35. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
That's good.
This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
29-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
At the 28-yard line.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
What is that? Yes, yes. That's right, that's right.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He was brought down.
A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1. And now they're left with 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Let it up.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 20.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
At the Vikings 16-yard line.
Yes, 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 yes. Punch first. Let it up.
Williams on the play action. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Yes, yes, yes. Vegas, Vegas. Yes, 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 yes. Punch first, punch first, punch first.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. And off to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
They give left side to Benson. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
Drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Second and 19 at the 38-yard line.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Williams with third and long. He connects with his back deep down the middle. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. So the Bears come away with the win. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.